The Digital Scene Show is sponsored by Light Panels, makers of the world-renowned Emmy Award-winning green-friendly LED lighting systems. Check them out at lightpanels.com. Major Constantino, welcome to the Digital Scene Show here at Blog World Expo 2009.
Thank you.
Glad to have you on camera with us.
I'm glad to be here.
Now you're with the Army.
Yes, I am.
The great U.S. Army. Tell us a little bit about the project you are embarking on, or you embarked on.
Well, with the U.S. Army Accessions Command, which oversees Army recruiting and bringing Army officers into the active and reserve force, we saw a need to be engaged in the social media world. That's where people who might be interested in a career in the Army are going out. They're engaging their peers and they're trying to find out information about what it's like to be a real soldier. Well, who best to hear that from than a soldier? So we created ArmyStrongStories.com, where to date we have 56 soldiers from all kinds of jobs to all kinds of ranks talking about what it's like to be them and what they do in the U.S. Army.
So are these soldiers pre-screened? In other words, do they have to go through a screening process, or
No.
anybody that has an interest to blog can go ahead and go do it?
Well, what they have to be is a soldier.
Right.
They have to be a soldier to blog on a soldier blog site. But we don't screen them. They just go to the site, there's a link, they sign up. Once we verify they're a soldier, they start blogging.
Uncensored, you guys don't even monitor it as well?
Well, we look at it for
security, right? National
security, but you'd be surprised. Soldiers are really good about looking at themselves and not giving out the wrong kinds of information. We look at it, I guess, like a lot of sites would do. Do you want somebody who's cursing and dropping profanity all over the place to be on your blog?
Sure.
That's the kind of thing we look for, but as far as what they blog about, no
censorship. It could be positive and negative. It's
Absolutely.
Their experience.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's talk about marketing. How do you guys get the word out? And who's your audience there? Did you say this is for recruitment, or just?
It's for recruitment, but it's also for engagement and information for the public out there that's participating in social media. We rely on a lot of word of mouth. We use trade shows, the Blog World Expo, to get the word out about the site. We also engage some of the Army newspapers. You know, every installation in the Army will typically have a post newspaper, and we engage them to talk about us, to encourage soldiers to come and blog about us.
What about social media? The National Guard, we just interviewed them, and they're huge on social media. So are you guys leveraging social media to get the word out?
I'm glad you said that. We use, every time we update the Army Strong Stories site, we send out a tweet.
Okay, so you guys are using Twitter.
Right, we have a YouTube. YouTube.com/ArmyStrongStories, I believe, is the tag. We post video, and if you check back in December, we're going to refresh the site. Right now it's just a blogging site. We're going to have video capability where they can post their own videos, as well as family members, friends, Army supporters can come and post their thoughts, their experiences on the site as well. So,
are you considering even creating a social network around that blog? In other words, it's very focused on just the Army experience. You know, like Ning.com allows you to create these very niche social networks very easily, right? If you have a topic on whatever it is, you can create.
Right.
Do you foresee doing something like that where people can hang out with the soldiers and?
I'm not sure at this point. We're just looking at our social media strategy now,
right?
In a Sessions Command, so they haven't come to a final strategy yet. So it's a little hard to say at this point what we're going to be doing with that. But in the meantime, we're going to continue with the efforts that we are doing, because it is important to be out there participating in the discussion.
Excellent. Now, if people want to go and read up on the blog, where do they go?
They go to www.ArmyStrongStories, that's one word, .com, and anybody can go to that site.